So now let's turn to managing emotions at work. In many jobs, there's an implied agreement that the types of emotions that should be expressed should be favorable for the organization. You've probably heard of the term service with a smile. For example, waitresses are supposed to be friendly and cheerful, whether or not they're currently feeling that emotion. When employees don't feel the emotion that they're required to express, they might experience what's called emotional dissonance. And this can lead to frustration and potentially burnout. So, is telling people that they should serve with a smile, is that a bad idea? Are we imposing unnecessary stress on our employees for the sake of our customers and our business? Well, perhaps, but I think there are ways. I think we can still ask people. We have to understand that when we do that there is stress, and we should provide them with opportunities to recover. If not, then that emotional dissonance will become exhausting. Okay, so especially in these service industries where we're asking people to project a type of emotion that they might not actually feel, it's important that they have breaks, that they have the social opportunities with fellow workers to blow off some steam, to express their actual emotions. And we have to understand that just because behind closed doors in a break room they're expressing negative emotions about perhaps our customers, that's not necessarily a bad thing, and that perhaps sometimes our customers are frustrated and our employees are legitimately feeling that way. And yeah, we don't want them to reflect that frustration back, but we have to understand that by conveying something that we don't actually feel, there is this dissonance that is stressful. So we need to give people time to recover and space to recover, and not think of that as a bad thing. So when we think about emotional labor, there are two types. There's the felt emotion and the displayed emotion. An employee's actual emotions are their felt emotions. And this is in contrast to the emotions that are required or deemed appropriate, which are called displayed emotions. There are two levels of displayed emotions that can be expressed. They are both appropriately called acting. Surface acting is when we are displaying appropriately, but not feeling the emotions internally. And that's that condition we've been talking about where there may be emotional dissonance. Okay, what you display is not what you feel on the inside. Now, in acting, there is an approach called method acting. Certain actors like James Dean and Marlon Brando and Robert De Niro are kind of famous method actors in that they really get into their characters and they try and find experiences that they can remember, that they can bring to mind, and help them to actually feel the emotions that they're trying to express. This is this deep acting. And I think that this is also sometimes very appropriate. Okay. If, for instance, you need to appear confident as you are talking to your employees, okay, it would be a good idea if you tried to authentically feel confident. What could you do to do that? Well, you could employ this deep acting technique. You could dig into those experiences where you felt very confident. You could stand with your back straight in that superhero pose and bring those feelings to mind so that when you appear to your employees, display that confidence, it's authentic and it's something that you're actually feeling.